Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. His return reaches... line before he stopped.
At their own 34-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down now, 7 to go. Play action with Nix. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's got a gain of 6 there. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Nix off the play action. That finds Vele complete. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. But they couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23. 13, Luke.
Lawrence going to throw straight away here. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. ETN on the catch. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's 4th down.
Here we go,
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Got Washington, it's complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Got, ready,
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
go!
Here's the handoff. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ready up!
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so it'll be 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Here we go!
They give inside to Estime. Room inside the 10. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter 1. Neither side separating much so far. Time for our 2nd quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Estime will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Estime with another carry. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
So now, here's 3rd and goal. We send a man in motion. 3rd and goal, here's Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Bo Nix touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
On red. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. Punches it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive. That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos go up by 12. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, go. 30 left. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And this throw's knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Silver.
Lawrence working from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos bring it all the way back inside the red zone before he's finally hauled down.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Has it down close. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Estime will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Shotgun snap to Nix. He's got it. It's a Denver touchdown. It is a word broadcasters hesitate to use for a lot of reasons, but 4 touchdowns in 4 drives, Brock. I think we can throw it out here. Perfection thus far.
Yeah, this game will humble you at this level. I mean, this is the best of the best playing it, and you don't normally see this kind of execution and this kind of efficiency, so I understand that word perfection. I will remind everybody, though, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead to 20. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Hey, run! 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's on the move. And he's out of bounds after getting this to the opposing 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The throw finds Evan Ingram. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
That's good for
11, Agate.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, I'm gun. Sink right.
Lawrence looking to throw. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars chop some of the lead off before the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
He's throwing for it. Escapes the pocket. Pushing for the end zone. And he lost the football. It's knocked loose. And the fumble recovery is made. Ooh, I think somebody might be due for a lesson in ball security, partner.
You think so?
just a little bit, because a couple of points potentially that just slipped right out of his arms there.
Coaches never want to see a fumble, but especially when there are 2 points on the line. You get the rock on a 2-point play, it better be locked down tighter than Fort Knox. Nothing should knock it out.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Smith on the return. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Gets himself free. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's throwing deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll go down here at the 16. You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. So now, after the penalty, it's 1st and 15. Here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Looking to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completed to Sutton. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Play brought to an end by Ronald Darby. One last play before the break.
Let's go now.
Throwing it just before halftime. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Open. Red on red. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A pickup there of 39. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
Hey, kill.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up Alex Singleton. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football is the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Here's a handoff to Estime. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Nix. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Nix off the play action. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Jaguars bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's good for the Jaguars. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He's on the move. Juke the defender. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, Jupiter.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Etienne has the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. The Jags have the offense out for another two-point attempt. Now it's Lawrence. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This, our last play of the quarter. Throwing on first down, Nix. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Putting a receiver in motion. On first and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Nix again on second and 10. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. All right, here we go. Second down. They'll run here from the gun. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here comes Will Lutz. A lot riding on this field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Hey. Silver.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars now within 1 score in the fourth. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
30 left. Here we go, son.
Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. We're waiting for that signal, waiting. Oh, they've got it. The Jaguars recovered. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Estime up the middle. He still has room inside the 30. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. They get 28 out of that play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. He'll go again with Estime. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now a handoff for Estime. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing third and long. Setting up for the kneel down on third. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Let's go now.
Setting up for the kneel down on third. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.